What is up, cross community? It's Manny 2 Crossed, and today we are back at it again with a deep questions. This time, part 3. So let's just dive straight into it. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be a series, so I'm not gonna remember every question I've ever answered, gang. So if I answer the same question twice, bear with me, okay? All right. And sometimes I'ma change my answer, you know what I'm saying, depending on my current situation. So first question: if you could change one core personality trait, what would it be? If I could change one core personality trait about myself, I'm assuming the question is about yourself. um I would change my procrastination, but I feel like I'm already getting better at that. I used to like push things back a lot, and like I still procrastinate with certain things, but with some not. You know, it's a work. It's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. What is your deepest regret? Now I'm pretty sure we went over this in Deep Questions Part 2, but I said that I was gonna tell y'all. But I'm just gonna tell y'all because y'all are my audience, and I'm gonna be straight up with my audience. That's the kind of person I want to be. I was unfaithful to my ex, and that is my biggest ever regret because that girl was a honest masterpiece. Like, the world, she deserves the world. Prettiest girl, like, bro, I could talk about her all day, but I'm not gonna do that. So I'm just gonna leave it at I was unfaithful to her, and I ruined it. But whatever the future has in store is what the future has in store. You know what I'm saying? Maybe one day, I can get another chance to do it right. Cause I know for a fact I would never do it again, bro. And I don't know. That's my biggest regret, bro. That is my biggest regret, no doubt. What makes you truly happy? I would say what makes me truly happy is what makes me truly happy. I don't like this, honestly. Content creation. This makes me happy. Like imagining a day where I get to do this on a higher level, like that for me is that makes me happy. Like the fact that I'm already putting in work to accomplish it and make it a reality, that it means a lot to me. What is one thing you would change about the world? Me and my cousin was just talking about this, but I would get rid of racism. I like racism. Just does not make sense. It does not make sense to be racist, Chad. It does not make sense to be racist. Like today, I was literally playing. I was playing soccer, and these random guys, they weren't joining the game, and like whatever, that's chill. Bro, these guys' humor is just racist jokes. Like talking about dark skin, talking about like just the most racist crap, bro. And it's like, I don't get how that humors you. It's just not funny to me, honestly. Who do you trust completely? I would say, who do I trust completely? Exactly. We're all humans. That's exactly true. It really does not make sense for people to act the way they act sometimes. Hold on. Why is this not working? This kind of ties in with the last question. Honestly, the person I trust the most is my ex, and that's why what I did hurt so bad, because she honestly, truthfully, is the love of my life. And like she was perfect to me. That's why I regret it so much. But she's the only person I've ever trusted completely, honestly. I don't really talk a lot. Like I've started to talk more with my friends, but before I really only talked to her. When was the last time you felt lost? Chad, I'll be honest, man. Recently, gang. Like, with the same topic of the last questions. Oh shit. Like, I don't know. It hurts a lot knowing that everything is my fault, you know? And it's like I would love to make it up, but at the end of the day, it's not up to me to be able to make it up. It's up to her if she wants to let me make it up to her, you know? You feel me? Like, and at this time, we are not in any contact. So, yeah, it hurts a little bit. I won't lie. But, you know, you get through this kind of stuff. Like, every season, bro. Life is just seasons, man. And everything, what is that quote? This too shall pass. Everything comes to an end. If you're in a bad season, don't worry. That bad season ends. Honestly, girls don't understand that boys make mistakes and regret them. I think that's true. Like, I don't know if it's a gender thing. I think it's hard for people to understand that, you know, you regret a mistake that you made when it hurt them a lot. Like, you know, it's just very situational. It's hard. Like, I think that if a girl, you know, was to be unfaithful to me, and then like she comes back and she's like, oh, it's different now, right? Or something like that. And she's like showing me with her actions, I'd probably believe her. But that's probably only because I literally was in the situation, you know? Like, if I don't know. I feel like even if I wasn't in this situation, it's very situational. It's very situational. But, yeah. What is an absolute relationship deal breaker for you? None really come to mind. I feel like I definitely have deal breakers, but I don't know. None really come to mind. And like, I don't know. It'd have to be something really bad, you know. If you could participate in one historical event, what would it be? That's a good question. What historical event would I want to be in? Are we like immune and we don't die? Because if I get to go back to any historical event and I don't die, I would go to the asteroid. I want to see just like what the Earth looked like and what the asteroid looked like when it was coming. What is your biggest green flag? I think my biggest green flag is my ability to mature. Like, I think that I truly am a whole different person than I was when I made a lot of bad decisions. I've honestly matured a lot, and I think that my maturity level is a green flag. What do you think about when you're alone? Her. Next question. What is a secret about yourself you've never shared with anyone? What is a secret about myself I never shared with nobody? I don't even know. Dude, I don't know why is the chat not working, dude? Oh yeah, a secret about myself that I never shared with anyone. Dude, I don't know. I don't really think I got any secrets out like that. I can't think of any, chat. I'm being honest. What takes your breath away? What takes my breath away? What does that even mean, chat? What takes my breath away? I think there's a very specific way I want to be loved. Shout out Jeff. That conversation that I had with Jeff and the whole group. Shout out the whole group. We had a very good talks that night. But I think that I have a very specific way I want to be loved. And somebody fits that mold. And that takes my breath away. That just being loved the way I want to be loved. Have you ever had one of your worst fears happen? No. What would you do if you knew you would not fail? What would you do if you knew you would not fail? Drop music. If I'm already doing that, but make videos and drop music. I would do the same thing I'm doing now, because then I would be a GOAT. And I'm not gonna fail. What's the most important lesson you learned from a past relationship? Well, there you go. And I feel like this is gonna tie the whole video in together. This is question 15, so we're gonna end it here. The most important lesson I learned from my last relationship is to show love through actions and appropriate actions. If you really love somebody, you're really in love with somebody, you really believe that they're your person, treat them well. Treat them well, because they could be gone the next day. You know what I'm saying? But I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Have a great day or night. Love y'all. Be safe.